and welcome back to another episode of Bantz with Lawrencia on the Lauren TV. My name is Lawrencia Odife, and I am just going to go straight to today's topic. Twitter is a different sphere on its own. Like, if you're not on Twitter, please go get your Twitter. Go and register on Twitter, okay? So for today's episode, we're going to be talking about a tweet I came across on Twitter. So this lady, she's been dating a boyfriend for about 11 years. And during all those years of dating, he always claimed that he loved her. She started building with him. She secured a loan because he said before he gets married, he wants to have a place. You know when somebody is telling you, I don't want to marry you because I am not established or because I've not gotten A, B, and C. So she felt, okay, let me help my man to get him set up and then be able to get married to me if that was the stumbling block. So she secured a loan when he said he wanted to have a building project. She helped him secure the loan. He started building. She was supporting him financially, emotionally, and otherwise. She was supporting her boyfriend, and along the line, he took her during the pandemic, actually, according to her. He took her to the building project to tell her that this will be our home. She was happy about it. She felt, okay, finally this relationship is getting off the ground. We're going to move to the next step. And when all these things was going on, she had a family friend who saw through this boyfriend of hers and proposed to her, said, listen, leave this guy, marry me. I've always loved you. I want to get married, but I just want to let you know that if you're happy to, marry me, I would be very happy to have you as a wife. She said she discussed with the boyfriend and he said no, that she is his babe. Like, they are getting married, they're already building their house, and it will help them move in and live a happy married life. So she went back to this guy to say that she's not getting married to him. He should go and get married to somebody else. All of a sudden, last year, he came to her to say that his parents told him that he cannot marry her. The building project is now completed, which was the reason why he didn't want to marry her all this while. Now she secured the loan, the building is completed. He is now giving her another excuse that his parents are saying that he cannot get married to her because of tribal differences. Now, mind you, these people are from the same state. She said she's from Kogi State, and he is also from Kogi State, but different local government, I think. People were kind of comforting her. They said he did very bad, that they are very sure that the parents had nothing to do with it. He just woke up one day to decide, okay, you are no longer good enough for me. I want somebody else. Now that I think I'm financially stable. And in fact, she said that he came back to her to request for another loan. He came back to ask her to secure another loan. And she said she's very sure that that loan is what he wants to use to get married to another girl, that she refused to do that for him. And now she has, rejected a lot of suitors that wanted to marry her. She's in her mid-30s. She's single. She don't even know where to start dating from. Like, the last time she dated was about 11 years ago, that she didn't even know where to start from. A lot of people were advising her. They said, this guy is just, men has come. I did not say that. These are Twitter users saying it, so don't come for me. Some of them were saying that men has come. How can a man, this is somebody that a lot of men are looking for. This is somebody that, a lot of people want to marry as a wife. This is wife material, and somebody else is just discarding her just because he has gotten everything he wanted from her, and he is now leaving to go get married to somebody else. I mean, 11 years is a long time to have dated somebody and not No, listen, people can hide their true intention. People can lie and lie. In fact, she said in 2020, during the pandemic, he took her to this building to say that, okay, this is our home, just to ensure that she was giving him money, securing loan for him to help him achieve all his goal. And now that he has achieved all these things, he's now thinking, okay, you're not suitable for me. These people, they've dated for 11 years and even longer than some people have been married before they separate, before they get divorced. So a lot of times we see long relationship like this end and nobody sympathize with either the man or the woman, because as far as they're concerned, he did not marry you. As far as they're concerned, you were not, you didn't make it legal or you didn't make it official. So most times, especially in the case of the women, they are left hanging because they will tell you, why did you stay that long? Why did you not? In fact, somebody online came to and was asking her, if you're in a relationship and you've dated for over 3 years, and it's more like you have to be asking your partner, what are we doing? What are your feelings towards me? And he made mention of something. He said the way the person replies that question is even more important than the answer they are giving. I am very sure that we all have been in one or two situations whereby you meet somebody, you think, okay, this is the person, this is the last bus stop. And along the line, you're seeing red flags. Along the line, you're seeing that this person is no longer as committed as you want him or her to be. But because most times you just think, where do I start from? I've been in this relationship for 5-6 years. How do I even start from the beginning? This is where it extends from 3 years to 4 years to 5 years to 11 years. 11 years of dating somebody, and this person just wake up to say that I am no longer interested. Sometimes because of the benefits that they are gaining from that relationship, because they are not ready, to settle down, they just think, okay, this person is available, let me just, waste their time, let me be with them until I find my own person. Or probably they just think, okay, people fall out of love. Let's just put that out there. People date people and then fall out of love. I think when you make up your mind to get married, I think that is when you start seeing different things that you were not previously seeing. You will start noticing things that maybe you did not notice. So I'm not saying he did wrong by coming out to say it is better to have a broken relationship than have a broken marriage. But the question is, and this goes out to the guys, at what point do you meet somebody and just feel, okay, this is going to be my wife? Or do you meet somebody after 1 year, 2 years, 3 years, 4? At what point? I just want to get it. At what point do you realize that I am going to marry this person? Do you know that from the get-go, from the very first day you meet that person? Or do you grow to love that person and then decide to marry that person? Or do you think, okay, do you marry out of pity? Let's say this guy, she has helped him in so many ways. She has helped him do so many things, complete his project. Is it okay for him to marry her just because he has dated her for 11 years? She has helped him out to do all these things. And when it's time for marriage and he realized that, okay, this is not somebody that I want to get married to, and he's saying, okay, I cannot marry you. How long do you date somebody to know that this person is the one? Do you know that from the get-go? Do you get into a relationship being prepared? I mean, they started dating in their 20s. So I don't think he was ready at that point to get married. But did he see a wife in her? Did he see a girlfriend in her? Did he see a stepping stone in her? Or did he just see somebody he could while away time? I want to know these things. I mean, if you're a guy and you see a girl, regardless of, the physical appearance, I mean, something is going to attract you to that person in the first place. But how do you classify how do you classify these ladies? Do you look at this person and think, okay, this is a 1 week affair? Do you look at this other person to say this is a one night stand? How do you classify this? And what keeps you in a relationship for 11 years? 11 years only for you to just come out to say that you're no longer interested in getting married to her. All I can say is, guys, if you're in a relationship with somebody and immediately you realize that, okay, this is not the person I want to spend the rest of my life with, and if you guys are no longer in your 20s, don't waste somebody's daughter's time, especially in Nigeria, where once you're, in fact, when you're in your mid-20s, everybody's looking at you to bring a husband. And if you're dating that person and you realize that this is not my wife, or this is not somebody I want to spend the rest of my life with, please and please and please let that person go. Don't be selfish. Don't be selfish. And my ladies, don't wait until you've been in a relationship for 11 years before a man will come out and tell you that they are no longer interested. You've seen those signs, you've seen the red flags, you've known that this person has changed. Listen, when a man changes, we know. It's just that we convince ourselves, or maybe he's stressed. He gave you the excuse of he needs to build a house before he can marry you, and now that house is built. You know that that is a lie, but you just want to help him achieve that, thinking, okay, that will solve the problem. Now it did not. So I am not even blaming the guy for ending things, because a broken relationship is better than a broken marriage. Although I blame him for taking that long before even coming out to say anything. And the fact that he is blaming that on the family shows that he is not being honest about it. If you're not going to marry somebody, give them the reason, the correct reason why you're not getting married to them. Don't blame it on anybody. Take full responsibility. For the lady, I would say it's not going to be easy. You're just going to have to put on your big girl's pants and get over it. It's not entirely on him, because I know you must have seen some red flags and which you ignored, thinking that he is going to come around, but he never did. So I wish you all the best, and I wish you love, happiness, and everything you deserve, because you sound like a very good person. And for the guy, karma. Karma. I'm just going to leave it there. Karma. So thank you very much for watching today's episode. Please like, and share, and then see you same time. Bye bye.